What is up, everyone? It is your friendly neighborhood home brewer Rick here, and today I'll be bringing you a brewing video. Been meaning to do this for a while, and what we have on deck here is the Midwest Oatmeal Stout. We've got our grains here. We've got 8 ounces of rolled oats, 4 ounces of chocolate malt, and 4 ounces of malted barley, or roasted malted barley, and then, of course, we've got 1 ounce of Fuggles at 5.7 alpha. And the yeast we're going to be using today is SO4. So, of course, then you've got to have the malt extract. Got 6 pounds of the dark. So I'm just waiting on my steeping water to come up to a boil, or to come up. So I'll be back with you guys just here shortly. Alright, everyone, we're back here. We are currently going for our steep temperature. We are currently sitting at 152. So we are approaching putting in our grains, which I've already took the liberty of going ahead and putting in the muslin bag. So we should be ready to start going for our boil. Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and pull up here a nice little app I have called the Homebrew Calculator. It does have a boil timer on it, so it is nice. You can add hop schedules. I'm going to go ahead and set that for 30 minutes and have that ready to go. So we are currently at 155. So I'm going to go ahead and add my grains, and off we go. We are making an oatmeal stout now. I'm going to go ahead and give it a couple shakes here. Get all the grains in there real good. Alright. We'll go ahead and take and tie this up. Oh my gosh, it already smells good. Smells like chocolate malted meal, if you guys understand what I'm talking about. It smells out of this world. So take the old handy dandy spatula here, stir stick, whatever you want to call it. Give it a little poke, and well, I'll see you guys in about 30 minutes. Alright, everyone, we're back again. We are approaching the last minute of the boil here. If you guys can see that. I imagine you probably can't, but we have been maintaining a temperature roughly around 151 for the whole 30 minutes. Of course, this isn't a very top-notch brew kettle, but I'm just using a meat thermometer. So, I don't know, I don't really need to know when it's boiling. That's kind of a given when it's boiling. So, I don't have a flame on under this at this point. So, we are currently still right around 150, about 155 actually with this. Of course, this is we're around 146. That's why I went ahead and pulled that out. So we are approaching the time there, as you can see. We have 9 seconds left. That was an email. Of course, Work's emailing me at 12:42 a.m. This is being done at night. I'm going to go ahead and step out frame real quick. Okay, our boil is complete. Let me go ahead and grab the extract here. Let me grab a towel. Don't want to make a mess here. I will get in trouble. Okay. There it is. Well, let's go ahead and put this back in here for a minute and go ahead and pull these grains out. Okay, go ahead and de-lid. Of course, that's probably screaming hot. Alright, there we go. Alright, let's get these grains out of here and get them to draining. Looks like they did a pretty good job. Got a nice looking wort. I'll come and grab you guys here off the tripod if you'll bear with me. Okay, there we go. Look at my lovely kitchen. If you guys can see that, got a really nice dark looking wort going so far. Like I said, just those 3 grains, just a little over a pound, just a pound. So, does look quite tasty and smells even better. So let me go ahead and put you guys back here on the tripod. And as soon as these grains get done, I will be back with you. Alright everyone, we're back again. Got the grains good and drained, and I'm going to go ahead and set them off here to the side. I always keep a little tub around just to set them in for the time being. Go ahead and discard that for right now. And let's grab a towel. You guys will have to bear with me. This is the first time I've ever done a brewing video. I'm a bit of a newbie, but this is my introduction to noob home brewing. So, bear with me just a second. We'll go ahead and grab this extract out of the sink. And, alright, here we go. Go ahead and get this stuff in here and get our boil coming up. Alright, I did leave this in some very hot water for about 15 minutes. I'm going to grab my stirrer here, get to adding this extract. Alright, looking really good. I do want to, please stick around for the end of the video. I will be showing you guys kind of some of the things I've been up to. Kind of give you guys an update on the IPA as well as the pumpkin ale. And I do have something else brewing right now. So I will be showing you guys that at the end of the video. So please stick around and watch for that. We're just about done here getting the extract in. We'll go ahead and give this bottle a good rinse. And we will proceed to the boil. Alright. Looks like we're just about approaching the 3-gallon mark. Please just give me a second here. Okay. Alright. Get this lid on here. Give it a shake. I'm going to go through all the processes for anybody that is new here watching this video for the first time. I'm very new into home brewing, so, and I'm just saying that for you people that are maybe new to brewing and watching this video for the very first time. Hopefully this video will help you a little bit. This will be my 7th batch of beer, I believe. Alright, we've got everything stirred up real good there. Got the bottle looking pretty good, I think. So we're going to go ahead and get this added in. Try not to make a mess all over my stove. Get every last little morsel of that. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. Alright, let me go ahead and give this a nice little stir. And we will proceed to bring up the boil. I do want to point out for anyone that's new watching my videos or interested in becoming a brewer, being a brewer, if you do a partial extract kit like this, make sure you stir your extract in thoroughly. My first batch of beer, I did manage to kind of scorch a little bit of it, and you don't want that. Alright, I'm going to call that good. We're going to go ahead and kick this back up on high and proceed to the boil. So I'll see you guys in just a minute. Hey guys, just kind of give you guys a little update real quick. We're still waiting on the boil. We're coming up around 185. I just wanted to show you guys, this looks really cool in here right now. I don't have much foam on it. I've been stirring it, kind of keep the extract in, stirred in. So I just wanted to kind of give you guys a little show of what's going on in the kettle. So if you are a first-time brewer and you see this happening with your beer, there's no means to be alarmed. So bear with me for just a second. You guys can see that. Getting a lot of the protein coagulating here. That is, of course, what will, when you approach your boil, will come up and cause you to have the hot break. So there's nothing to be alarmed of. This here is your best friend. Spray bottle full of water, guys. So, alright, I'll see you guys in just a minute as soon as we get that to the boil. Alright guys, we're back. Got a new angle on the camera. I do apologize. I don't have all the fancy stuff Craig does. As you guys can see right there, we're starting to get some boilage. Got a nice layer of foam on the top, so I'm going to keep this little buddy right here on standby, just in case we get a little overactive boil going here. Hopefully we do not. I wanted to kind of record this so people new to brewing, a noob such as myself, could understand how to deal, not to panic when you start waiting for the hot break. According to Midwest Kit, they say to go ahead and as soon as you see this, see some boil bubbles, to go ahead and put the hops in. I'm going to go ahead and wait till the hot break is done, just because that's the way I like to do it. And you know, I've watched a lot of Craig's videos and he's always doing the hot break. So for you new guys out there, go ahead and let the hot break go ahead and get finished, get out of the way, because of course when you add your hops, you're going to get some more boil up. Okay, so I think it's just so much easier to go ahead and let it do what it's got to do, then go ahead and add your hops. That way you don't have a double boil, I guess. I don't know what you would call it, but as you can see, we're starting to get some nice boilage going here. Hopefully she picks up a little more than that. I do have her on the smaller burner here on my stove. So, okay, we've got some real nice boil going here. Go ahead and make sure we're on high. Okay, let's hope this looking pretty good, honestly. Got a real nice dark color to it. Looks really, really good. You guys, of course, can probably see my 12 pack here. Okay, we're starting to come up a little bit, getting a little better. And for those of you wondering, I did go ahead and start off this boil with 2.5 gallons. Currently sitting right about 3 at the current volume. So I'm shooting probably for around 2.5, 2 3/4 gallons once we're done with the boil here. As you guys can see, we're starting to get a little more action going here. The foam's kind of getting a little thicker. Hopefully we don't get nothing too crazy. It is a beautiful, beautiful thing. It is beer in the making. Actually, it won't be real beer until we add these. Like I said, we've got 1 ounce of Fuggles at 60 minutes. That's the only addition of hops in this oatmeal stout. Of course, you don't want your stout real hoppy. I've had one from actually a brewery here in Lawrence, Kansas. So it is a local Kansas brewery. And I was not really happy. They had 3 hop additions in their oatmeal stout. It was actually an oatmeal stout, and I was really not too happy with it. Okay, as you guys see, if you order the same kit I did from Midwest, you'll actually get this 4-gallon brew kettle with it, and it does make it nice. I haven't really had any issues with boilovers or anything of that nature, so it's been very nice. Okay, we're coming up to a real nice boil here. Hopefully here pretty quick we'll get all these proteins to go down. You guys can see it looks like, I guess as old man Clampett would say, bubbling crude. So that's definitely what we want there. Alright, starting to get a little more vigorous, starting to get a little more foam coming up. We're getting close to the hot break, so I'm going to go ahead and get my hops opened up here. I said, I do keep, I've never had a boil over, so I'm very fortunate in that area. But I do, just for safekeeping, keep the spray bottle around. Joe over at, well, I can't pronounce his YouTube channel name, but anyway, he was one of them I seen that always kept a bottle around, so it was a nice deal. I'm going to go ahead and give it just a spritz. You guys can see there, I kind of aggravated the beast. Getting a little bit kind of coming into the hot break. Get all them proteins back down. Really starting to smell like beer. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and I think, as always, making a video, phone goes off. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and say we're probably pretty good there in those lines. Seems most of the foam is subsiding. Like I said, we're doing 1 ounce of Fuggle hops at 60 minutes, 5.7 alpha acid. Oh, excuse me. Okay, as you can see, the foam is starting to dissipate, so I'm going to go ahead and add my hops. Of course, here we come with a little bit of, there's that hop coming up to the top. Okay. What I'm going to do is grab my stir stick here and give them a nice little stir, get them down into the wort. And we are officially making beer. So I will see you guys in about 45 minutes. I'm going to be throwing in a, I'm going to be throwing in a Irish moss tablet. I can't remember the name of it right off the top of my head, but we've got a nice little rolling boil going here. So like I said, I'll see you guys in about 45 minutes. Alright everyone, we're back. We're approaching 45 minutes into the boil, and I'm going to be throwing in 1 Oriflock tablet. Like I said before, if you're new to brewing, these are your best friend for having good, clear beer. It helps settle all the sediment out of your beer. Really just makes it really pretty. So we are just now approaching the about 16 seconds there. You guys can see that. And then we are going to roll into the last 15 minutes of the boil. Alright, well we're going to go ahead and drop it in now. And we're going to go ahead and let her take off. Alright, we've got that done. We're going to go ahead and hit the next 15 minutes. So I will see you guys in just a few. Alright everyone, we're back and we are approaching the end of the boil. We've got just about 3 minutes here. As you guys can see, I've went down probably a little more. We started out about 3 gallon. I'm going to say we're roughly probably about 2.5 gallons left in the boil, so I'm going to call that pretty good. Just about where we started off, so about a half a gallon of boil off. That's not too bad, I don't think, for that. Anyway, we got a couple of minutes here. I'm going to go ahead and shut off the camera. I'm going to go ahead and get the camera moved, show you guys how I cool down my beer. Of course, I don't have a wort chiller, so, and of course there goes my phone yet again. It is 2:25 in the morning and still getting text messages. Gotta love it. But anyway, I will be right back. Okay guys, boil is complete. I'm going to go ahead and throw my little stopper here in the sink. Go ahead and run a little bit of cold water. Spread over here. Pardon the dishes. Wife is at work, working nights, and well, let's say I'm not real good at doing dishes. Alright, I'm going to run a little bit of cold water here. Get that there. Run over here to the refrigerator right quick. Grab me a little bit of ice. About 4 or 5 pounds of ice out of my ice maker. And something cold to drink. But all right, we have that there. Go ahead, throw a little bit in there and get it going. And I'm going to go ahead and grab the kettle. Okay, here we go. All right, get the old kettle in here and give it a little bit of a, get it moving a little bit. All right, what I'm going to do here, I'm going to get this situated. Start filling it up with ice. Got me a couple ice packs and a little small Gatorade bottle. I'll throw those in there, kind of help the whole situation, and just start adding on. So I'm going to try to get this down to around about 75. And so I guess I'll see you guys as soon as I get this temperature brought down on this wort. And we'll go ahead and get it put in the fermenter, get it topped up, and pitch the yeast. So I'll see you guys in just a minute. Alright guys, I am back. We have got the beer cooled down to around 80 degrees right now before I even put it in the bucket. So that ought to be pretty sufficient to get it in the bucket. So we're going to go ahead and get that in. Went ahead and took my yeast while I was away. Started, I rehydrated it there. So we should be pretty good to go. I'm going to go ahead, and I'm standing right in front of the camera, so I do apologize, but go ahead and put my screen here, like my snazzy pajama pants. We're pushing almost 4 o'clock in the morning here. Not out of the ordinary for me, but alright, here we go. I'm going to run this to a strainer. Making one hell of a mess. Okay, gotta get all that good wort out of there. Go ahead and give that a quick clean up. Alright, grab my little handy dandy spatula here. Find this works better to work a strainer than the big stir sticks, so alright. Alright now. Alright, there is all the junk. All the hops and everything, so there's that. Alright. Well, we're going to grab my handy dandy little pitcher here because I unfortunately do not have a hose. We're going to start adding water. I don't know why, but I find this a little easier to do than probably a hose. Yeah, I would like to do a full boil, but well, that just isn't going to happen right now. Alright, we're approaching the 4-gallon mark. Of course, I said I started out about 80. Probably 79, 80, somewhere in there. So I'm going to go ahead and grab my handy dandy little liquid proof thermocouple on my ohm meter. I'm going to grab my sanitizer, give that a quick little spritz. We're going to go ahead and check temperature here real quick. We're still sitting around 80 degrees. So, of course I haven't stirred that in. Go ahead and drop that down in here a little way. Roughly about 80 degrees. Well, that's still okay. Of course, we still have about another probably gallon to go. So I'm going to go ahead and grab another pitcher of water here. Go ahead and okay. Grab the stir panel here, or stir stick, give it a good spritz down with some star sand. Go ahead and give it a stir. Okay, let's grab our ohm meter here real quick again. Let's take another temp reading. Roughly around 79. I'm comfortable with that. That's a little warm, but I believe that'll work. Go ahead and give this a good stir. Before we do that, go ahead and grab hydrometer before we get that all whipped up into a frenzy. Let's go ahead, spritz her down real good, and let's take a gravity reading real quick. Okay, I got a better idea. Let me set this down. Grab a turkey baster. Alright, you guys heard there, I'm rinsing it out with a little sanitizer. I'm going to go ahead and give the outside a spritz. We're going to take and draw us off a sample here. I did not sanitize this tube, so I will not be dropping this back in. Like we're setting about 1050, so that's not too bad. I don't remember exactly what the recipe calls for. Starting gravity around 1042 to 1046, so I'm going to say we're pretty close. call it a good 1048. So we're a little heavy, but not bad. All right. Again, I'm going to go ahead and spray down my stir stick. Go ahead and beat this into submission real quick. Okay, I'm going to call it good, being I did pour it through a strainer. Alright, got my yeast here, has been hydrated. Pardon me there. Go ahead and see. Got a nice little bit on the yeast. Go ahead and give that a stir in. I think this ought to be a real good yeast going here. Alright, let's go ahead and pitch our yeast. Alright, there we go. Alright, grab that stir stick one more time. I like to stir mine in a little bit. Not a whole lot. Maybe a little. Alright, well, let's go ahead and grab our lid here. Give that a good spritz down with some star sand. Do that over the sink. You know, I am going to have to mop the floor. Alright, good. Go ahead and grab a paper towel real quick, guys. Alright. So got a little star sand, clean up this lip a little bit here. Got a little messy. Alright. That wipe down. Go ahead and take our lid. And I'm like Joe. I'll put mine on where my tape is. Alright. Make sure that's down all the way. Let me step back here in front of you guys again. It wasn't well thought out, guys. I do apologize, but alright. Go ahead and get that air lock in. I just usually take my Star Sand spritzer bottle, spray bottle, give it a little pour up to about halfway, and well, there you go. Task complete. Hold on just a second. Alright everyone, that's the Oatmeal Stout brewing video. I hope you enjoyed. You know, I know it wasn't very well planned out here, but again, this was my very first brewing video for you guys. So again, I hope you enjoyed. Stay around for the bonus footage. Hey, alright everyone, welcome to the bonus footage. Hope you guys really enjoyed the brewing video. It was a lot of fun making it for you guys. I now see that it is a huge pain in the ass with a camera, but it'll be alright. But like I said, guys, I hope you really enjoyed. That was my Midwest Oatmeal Stout video. So anyway, let's go ahead and take a tour. I'm going to show you guys the few beers, the IPA and the pumpkin ale. As always, I don't know what time it is right now, but anyway, yeah, that thing never shuts up. But anyway, guys, I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a little peek. Alright, here we go. Got the IPA here. It is just now going past the 2-week mark. So I'm going to go ahead and throw that into some bottles tomorrow. I need to make room in here for the Oatmeal Stout. So that's actually going to be sitting on the washer until in the morning. Kind of let it come up to room temperature and everything. So, and that is the pumpkin ale. looking fantastic. Still have a little bit of activity in that one. I moved that one around a little while ago to get the my sensor from my Johnson off of it. So, of course, I got a little bit of air bubbles up in there. But anyway, that is ready to rock and roll into some bottles. I'm going to leave that set in bottle condition for about 3 weeks. I'm going to leave this in here for another week. Just to let the flavors develop a little more, being with the pumpkin and everything. So you can see they've settled out very nicely. So I'm hoping Craig's little clear beer thing doesn't kick my ass. But anyway, we're going to walk back in here real quick. I'm going to go ahead and shut that door and turn that light off. My outdoor light and that light are on the same switch for some reason. Need to fix that someday. But anyway, I got one more thing I wanted to show you guys real quickly. It's something I've never done before. And that is, if you'll hold on, right there. That is a half-gallon growler of Welch's Concord grape juice and some Red Star Pasteur red wine yeast going. She's just at about a week old, a little over a week old now, and she's doing really good. So I'm going to be taking that out next Friday and clean that bottle up and re-racking it back in there. You guys will bear with me for just a second here. Might get a little shaky. Mr. Glenn wanted me to let him know when I got something else done. So, there you go, sir. There is my apple cider. That is all I managed to save it. It was really, really bad. Just didn't taste right. Of course, newbie. I just thought, throw it out. So I saved me 2 1-liter bottles of it and back sweetened it with some apple juice and left it set. So I'm going to actually, I've had that one in the fridge for about 2 days now. So you guys can, it's not really all that hard. There's not a whole lot of yeast left in it. And okay, I'll have to set you guys down here. Oh, goddamn. I don't know who put that on. Oh, boy. Alright. Alright, there we go. There we go. Good Lord. Gorilla Grip on that. We're going to go ahead and pour us up a little bit. I ain't going to take too much, being it is kind of late in the evening. Of course, like I said, no carbonation. Come out right about, I think, if my memory serves me right, it was right around 14%. So I don't know if it becomes an apple wine, but it's quite strong. Has a real nice taste to it since I back sweetened it. Like I said, now I know what to do when I get a little bit of kind of vinegary, kind of astringent taste to it. So, but anyway, guys, girls, I hope you enjoyed the videos. I hope you enjoyed this bonus footage. I will be trying to do some more brewing videos for you guys really soon here. Now that I have a pipeline going, I can probably have a lot more opportunity to do that. So, but anyway, I want to thank you for watching. I hope you really enjoyed both videos. As always, happy brewing, and as SJ Poor says, enjoy the fruits of your labor. Brew beer.